Hello, my name's Caitlin. Would you two like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Sophie and I'm a creative and a director and I live in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland.
Hi Caitlin, my name is Pepe and I am a director of photography, which is just a fancy word for cameraman.
What age did you guys start filming or produce films?
I studied communication in Mexico, which is where I'm from. So I migrated to New Zealand in 2015 or 16. And then I knew that I wanted to make movies or work on film and TV. And it would have been around then or 2017 that I got my first job in New Zealand TV in the New Zealand's most beloved soap opera, Shortland Street, and probably the only soap opera.
I was always fascinated with cameras and like taking pictures, and then my dad had like a work camera, just a tiny little digital camera that he had to take photos of roads for his work, and on the weekends I used to steal that from him and make like parody films, like horror films with my sisters, which Monique probably like witnessed or participated in some of those. And then I studied media studies at Otago Girls as well. So in those last couple of years of high school, I made some weird films then as well.
Is there any films that you like watching, like documentaries, movies, short films? Yeah.
There was a time when I was really, really young, probably about your guys' age or a bit younger, when I knew that I wanted to become a filmmaker. And that was when I was watching Guy Ritchie's movies, and I watched a movie called Snatch. I watched it in the cinema, and it's a really amazing film with Brad Pitt in it. And when that film was finished, it just landed on me that I was like, wow, this moment of realization of I would love to be a part of whatever makes this happen.
How do you guys get your ideas for the projects you make? Every
person is different. Like sometimes the ideas come out of nowhere. You may have a dream and you're like, oh, I really want to make a film about that. Or you remember a really nice experience or a really awful experience that happened to you in your life, and you're like, I could make a film about that. Just tell a story. Because that is, I think, ultimately what filmmaking is. It's just storytelling.
Are there any people you look up to in the filmmaking industry?
Oh, so many. Hey.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I may be a bit biased because I'm Mexican. I think Mexicans are low-key some of the best filmmakers in the world. Actually, scratch the low-key, they're just really good. But one of the people that I really look up to, and I aspire to one day be like him. His name is Emmanuel Lubezki, and he's a director of photography. And he has won 3 Oscars and shot loads of films that are like very, very good.
I guess I mentioned Jane Campion just because it's like cool to have like female and New Zealand directors in particular to look up to. But I think a lot of my inspiration comes more from people I know.
Is there any parts of filmmaking you enjoy?
My favorite part is being on set and shooting. I just love the energy of when you're trying to achieve something with a group of people is just really special.
For me, the part I enjoy the most is actually when the cameras are rolling. It's that collaboration process that when you nail it, it feels great.
What would you say was your best or worst experience?
Do you want to know the best or the worst one?
Preferably best.
Boring.
Okay, fine. What's the worst experience you've had?
I think if I was thinking about a big project or something that had both the best and the worst moments, it would be like probably making Pig Politics. It was a really fun project.
Do you guys have any like specific writing tools to help organize your thoughts during the creative process?
I think the key thing that I've learned has been to just get it down on the page. I used to get really hung up about it being perfect as soon as it came off my pen or as soon as I typed it out for the first time, but I've kind of realized with time that doesn't matter, and the most important thing is to just get something on the page and then you can start refining things and figuring out the idea from there and editing things and seeing if it works and making it coherent rather than getting hung up about writing like this amazing script straight off the bat. Like, just get something down.
What's your favorite genre to produce?
I really like documentaries because there's not necessarily always a script, and you just don't know what's going to happen in front of you, so that's always quite exciting. It's really, it's quite, what's the word, organic, how things happen in front of you, and you have to be quite reactive and making decisions on the spot on how to tell that story, how to frame a character, how to light them. All those little things add up to the story that you're telling with a frame. And also, I feel like there's a lot of stories out there that people want to tell. I feel like a lot of people are just not asking them the questions that they need to be asked. So sometimes you're like one question away to hearing a great story from somebody. And documentaries really bring out those things. It's just quite nice to see just everyday humans on the screen telling a cool story.
Thank you for coming here and answering these questions. They've been very inspiring and eye-opening to especially see your guys' POVs and experiences in filmmaking. And yeah.
Thanks so much, Caitlin.